Hey guys, what's going on? It's a Blockable right back now, bringing you the latest episode to the channel. Now, today we're going to discuss the Onyx Goliath project here. So, Onyx have tweeted the introduction of this project. Okay, a next generation layer one blockchain for network. Okay, so this is absolutely massive, guys. We was expecting this initially when they did launch the Xcn Ledger. However, that was a layer 3 model. However, this is all going to be layer 1 now. So, this is absolutely epic. They have got a timeline for this new Onyx Goliath project. Okay, so we'll get to it anyway. But what I want to bring your attention to here is we all know that Onyx is obviously the primary settlement token for Chain. Okay, so this is Chain here. This is the official website. So Chain was originally founded back in 2014, and Chain raised 40 million in funding from these particular sort of venture capitalist firms. Okay, you have got some massive conglomerates over on Citigroup. We've got Capital One, we've got Nasdaq as well, Orange Visa. Visa is absolutely massive, guys, and they are responsible for processing a shit ton of payments, basically. So we can see here, going back to this blog post by Onyx on this Goliath network, Visa processes an estimated 24,000 transactions per second, making it the gold standard for payment processing. Okay, so this is what Onyx Goliath is, in my mind, looking to fulfill. Okay, now if we come over to Visa, we know that Visa are interested in, they've got, well, financial interest in Chain, and they're also partnered with Onyx as well, guys. Okay, so the fiscal key statistics here from last year, 2024, Visa actually processed $13.2 trillion, and that was up 7% from the previous year. So this is absolutely massive if Onyx and Chain get the gig with this Goliath mainnet. Okay, they have got a roadmap which is all kitted out for you guys. Okay, so main network launch is only set to be launched in first quarter of 26. Okay, so we've got a good year to wait, but I do believe the bull market will be over by that point. Okay, so yeah, all this is anticipation, and a lot of the times they are news events. Basically, by the rumor, sell the news is what they say. Okay, guys. However, it is all really good because obviously there's over 30% APR, APY that you can actually gain, just by staking your crypto if you are holding XCN. And the other incentive as well, they'll be bringing this out soon, very, very shortly, incentivizing liquidity and network participation. So we are actually the liquidity. We are oil in this new quantum financial system. Yeah, Visa are going to play a massive part. Citigroup, which are also involved in Chain, they're one of the sort of top 4, top 5 sort of hedge funds in the world. Yeah, managing all kinds of assets, yeah, along with like BlackRock, State Street, etc., etc. So this is going to be absolutely huge, guys. Now, what they're also doing as well to accelerate the network adoption and ensure deep liquidity within Onyx ecosystem, Onyx will also be launching a points program for the Layer 3 XCN Ledger. Okay, this incentive mechanism is designed to reward early participants who bridge assets such as wrapped ETH, USDT, Bitcoin, and USDC as well from the base blockchain. So the base blockchain is obviously Coinbase sort of ledger, so that's a layer 2, and then the layer 3 is the Onyx XCN ledger. Yeah, so you'll have layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. Okay, now this is the exciting part. Participants in the program will benefit from a 10x multiplier on assets held within the Onyx ecosystem, providing substantial incentives for liquidity. So everybody is going to be queuing up now for XCN because it will enable us to wrap ETH, USDT. It'll also enable us to wrap a Bitcoin inside of the chain sort of platform, if you will. Yeah, when we bridge these assets across to the network. So this is going to be absolutely massive, guys. 10x multiplier. Obviously, we have got time to come, and we've got all these. We've got the Arbitrum orbit bridge here. So there's loads of stuff, guys. Loads of stuff unfolding, and we'll just take it at bite-sized pieces once these particular, sort of developments unfold over time. But what I want to bring to you guys is the charts. Yeah, we're predominantly looking at the charts. Okay, now with the charts, we are typically in a falling wedge. Okay, I'm just going to show you the XCN chart here now. So this is the XCN chart. We can all agree this is a falling wedge. We did have the breakout upon the sort of introduction of the Goliath Xcn Onyx sort of platform, if you will. Okay, it hasn't gone live yet, as we've just read. Now, obviously, anticipation probably kills more hope and more dreams than anything in the markets, guys. This is all an emotional, basically warfare upon retail traders. Yeah, we've had this sort of slow bleed ever since sort of 26th of January. And then we've basically, retraced approximately 70% down here. We did have the breakout, so a lot of people are thinking, you know what, we're back on. I've held all this time. It looks like we're going to reclaim and take out this sort of local high. Yeah, XN has rolled over, so everyone's thinking, you know what, that glimmer of hope that we had has now been crushed. And for me, that is not the case. Like I said, this is a falling wedge, broke out, and we look to be retesting this sort of what was resistance to now support. You can see here, falling wedge pattern. This is textbook stuff. So we are here on the trend line retest. So we've had the falling wedge, we've had the breakout, we've had the retest here, and then we're looking for that explosion now, guys. So do not lose sight of XCN. I do believe we're going to see some massive gains still. We've still got those Fibonacci targets. So there's many different variations. So and people will be saying, oh, someone said to me yesterday, oh, you need to get a new occupation. I was like, you what? It's like, you cheeky bastards, you know what I mean? But we don't know what sort of variation these falling wedges. There's all these falling wedges. How has anybody that is involved with technical analysis supposed to predict which one of these variations upon breakout is going to be? Yeah, there's a 33% chance that you're going to be right, that it's going to go absolutely blowing up. And you know what? I thought with a catalyst, with Goliath going live, I would have thought this sort of first variation of the falling wedge would come to fruition. I'm not going to lie, guys, okay? However, it looks to me that we are getting the on trend line retest. So it looks as if we're in this sort of textbook move now. I could still be wrong. Again, trading is all probabilities, guys, which is why 95% of retail traders lose money. However, we are in crypto, so if it does go against us, all we have to do is hodl the bag and contain our emotions, guys. If you can contain your emotions, you're an extremely talented trader, because 90% of trading and investing is all psychological. Okay, guys, so just remember that. So like I said, this is the on trend line sort of retest now. So this is what XCN has to hold up here. We have got further sort of catalysts that can catapult XCN to our sort of fib targets higher up, okay, because there is a lot of manipulation at the moment, especially with Trump, etc. But this was posted yesterday. So President Trump says tomorrow night, meaning tonight, today when you guys are probably watching this video, tomorrow night will be big. Yeah, so he's got the power to pump and dump these markets from what he says. Yes, the charts and algorithms will basically rule the roost. However, these guys have sort of intel. Obviously, they're working closely with the Fed, etc., market makers, liquidity providers. So they know when to schedule these particular speeches to marry up with the charts. And this is what we're always looking for. Catalysts with a fundamental analysis that also ties and marries with these charts ultimately. So in my view, XCN is still looking very, very well, so long as we hold this sort of blue trend line. This is on the 4-hourly. I believe 3-hour and the 4-hourly charts are probably the best two charts, time frames to sort of see where we're at in terms of this price action, because I do believe these closes go better in now on the 4 hours. So you can see here from sort of inception of this falling wedge, hourly close, 4-hour close, 4-hour close, 4-hour close, 4-hour close, fake out to the downside, boom, we get that sort of breakout there, and then we come back down to retest. So this is the variation that we're looking at now, guys. So do not be thinking it's all over, because you know what? It's only over until you sell the bag, because you've still retained the same amount of coins, yeah? You've not lost any coins unless you've been, pissing around, getting in and out of the markets, yeah? So hopefully you've managed to hold on, yeah? We've weathered the majority of the storm. We're down 70%. That's fine. Like I said, I did make that sort of analogy where we knocked down the bungalow in order to build the mansion, and that's exactly what I do believe XCN is doing now. So fingers crossed, guys, that we do get a big run up tonight. Again, let's not anticipate too much, because if we do anticipate too much, then obviously you'll be left with mental fatigue, and you know what? That's never great for the market. Unfortunately or fortunately, I've been in a few cycles, not necessarily in crypto. Yeah, I was involved in the previous bull cycle, bear market. I read XRP up and down like an idiot. Do you know what I mean? And this is exactly the mistake that I don't want to reoccur this time around. And this is why we've got the XRP plan and the XDC plan. So the updated videos are now live, guys. So with these purchases, you will receive a video basically to detail and better describe what is going on in these digital plans, guys. Anyway, make sure to like, share, and comment on the video if you enjoyed this video. I've been the Block Bull. Until next time, the Block Bull is over and out.